I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight. Rebooting. Add Astra. Witness my magnificence!
So we're underneath Natland right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again. So what you're saying is, we're not in...
No, it's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natland's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye. Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Strike a pose!
Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud!
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Rise with the sun!
Into the wind!
Let's ride! Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
Time to shine! Shower me with praise! Ah!
Time to go.
Hello, hello.
Let's ride! Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Not bad.
Hey, go away!
You still eat? Me, 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 me.
Strike a pose! This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
ฮัลโหลฮัลโหลฮัลโหล
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the
Thank
depths
you,
of
I'm
this
okay.
place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't... Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom. It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
Not Wuthering well.
That overflow of
This one
energy is
Genshin
probably
today I
what
not play
trapped
Wuthering
Kachina here in
well.
the first place.
Genshin,
From this point
Genshin
forward,
back.
everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance.
That's it? Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and...
Exactly. This light is streaming in from...
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility...
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, but we had to destroy it.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined... Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being... I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
There he goes.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't go wandering. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them. May I present?
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud. Fine.
Hello, Yumi. I'm well, thank you. Hello, everyone. Ow.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Boss.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It's certainly...
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go! Let her rip!
Wrath from the sky!
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere! It almost caught me a bunch of times. The Wyap's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here. Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wyap with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyap of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyap. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyap can extend, but if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Still, we can't just leave the Wyap to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a headache.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out. Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. But that's because you don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get...
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss Monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go, achieve your goal, and return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything. You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. How brilliant! Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab? Can you hear me? Wyab?
Baby Jean.
So we were right.
Get lit,
The
Jean.
contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Sleep early. Sleep early. Are you motto? You say sleep early. You will sleep early.
Already?
Job the back.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage enough. He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
You killed Malcolm?
He would have dispersed with or without me.
Yeah, you're sick.
Rather than
If you're
worrying
sick,
about
you sleep
him,
early at
I
10.
urge you to focus on
And now
yourself.
already almost 2 a.m.
You may have defeated others of my kind in the past,
You
but
say
underestimate
early.
me now, and it will be no. The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art.
Oh,
I
she gone.
thought this
It's
naive
me.
little
Today
girl
not
was an exception,
go
but
work.
it turns out humanity is
Go
full
working,
of
working.
lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all. The Pyro Archon created those
Okay.
grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid. Don't
Nice.
believe me? Then ask
Still
yourself,
normal. Still
why is
normal.
the Pyro Archon
Every day.
strong beyond measure, while you,
Not
Kachina,
different.
remain so pathetically weak?
Kachina,
Today in here,
give me your hand.
rain is so big.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you. Thanks,
When I go
Milani.
out,
You're right.
rain today is so
I have nothing
big.
to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
Okay, you sleep now. Bye bye, Chin. Sleep, take care now. You're sick. Tomorrow.
You're right.
meet
Maybe
again.
comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never
China.
understand the truth.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down, it comes from the power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our
Yet this
commitment to
one
upholding that
is
ideal,
Genshin
and in our
Impact.
decision to stand together.
Well said.
Let's go,
Correctly.
Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you! There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
From the ash,
Wow.
hear the inferno!
Amazing!
How brightly
What's the surfboard? Get back!
from on high!
Here goes!
Glimpse of the guilt.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Amazing! Surf's up! Aligning, echoing song! We won! We actually won! That's what he gets for underestimating you two. Fantastic work, Kachina! Absolutely fantastic! This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable. Huh? What's happening? My ancient name is glowing?
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all.
Wait, does that mean you're...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place... Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. It took years' worth of scars. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite only then. Will we... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs.
I've heard that name before. You were the...
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, its blaze will become one with the
Not
gaze
Kitty.
of all
Ah.
Natlan.
Not Kitty.
Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Oh. Lupa.
What's wrong, Mualani?
Milameowz is what?
Memories. So that's what happened.
Milameowz is what you want.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Nat. We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyatt first.
Become hero. Superhero. Tay mèo. Mẹ à, mẹ à. Mẹ à, mẹ à, mẹ à. Become hero. You take care
This
of.
should be enough. Wyatt?
I hear your
Home.
voice, Kachina.
Great. Well then, I'm
Đó
afraid it's
chụp
time
bạc.
to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you... I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop...
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter
Is the
what
strap
happens.
for me? Huh?
You are all my most
like
beloved
you say mẹ
children. It has
say mẹ
always
mẹ
been my
à,
honor
and
to
you say that
protect
to me.
and nurture you. Your ancient name
No,
is
no
just
need cat
that.
food.
A
Today I
name.
already eat
Much
beef.
like your parents chose to
Today I
name you
already eat
Kachina,
beef.
I also gave you a name. Focus on who
Mẹ
you
I don't
want
like
to
cat
be.
food. Mẹ I like eat
You are
beef.
already... The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to go now, my children.
No,
Save Nap.
I know we've never met before, Wyatt.
the
But I
real
just
beef.
wanted to say thank you for
Mẹ I
encouraging
cannot eat
Kachina.
the real beef,
That
right?
was exactly
I
what she
can't
needed to
because
hear.
I'm humans.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us! The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
What?
Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
Yeah, so I stream left. Because today I go out so long and go back left. guess by girl.
You've done well. Now come home.
But I stream left, but you still here. You not yet sleep. Huh?
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
Oh.
She's still in the speaker's
Go with
chamber.
girlfriend.
What we saw in the Night King.
So you're saying her consciousness did all?
Every great
That
display
thing
of
so
power
long.
comes at a price.
Maybe go with girlfriend.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the
How
stadium.
can?
The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for
How
us.
can you not get done? Not
I
get
recommend getting a
girlfriend?
full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left
Maybe
behind.
you still kid.
Paimon feels okay. But what about you, Traveler?
$17 years old.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
What? You're older than me?
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as
You know
well.
I'm out, are you?
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What if...
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's...
How odd. Odd, how odd. What? 30? You're 30? Really or not? Or you joke me? More than 30? Ah, lower 30. Maybe around, let's see, 29. No. 29 plus. Too odd. Too odd. 28. Or 7. 27. No. Only 6. So cepat. Maybe you, if you say you, or maybe I think you 35, around there, 34, 35.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
So cepat. 25.
I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss...
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Arc... Take a seat, everybody.
21. What? You say you ought more than
Alright,
me.
that
If
should do
me,
it for
if
now.
mean,
But just to be
you
safe,
already
I'll
know me.
perform another checkup in a
Why you
I
say
have
you
to say
ought
though,
more than me?
I've never seen anyone react to the abyss like you
Right
traveled.
She's
back.
always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so
Enough to
I'll
get
head
married.
out.
Of course, you enough to get married. Need to have girlfriend. When
Thank
I
you,
say
Koichi.
you not yet have. You lie.
Alright, alright. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time.
Normal, just
I'm
okay.
sure
I
we'll
already
figure
have
things out
girlfriend.
between us one day.
Don't have problem.
Yeah.
So scary. No need girlfriend.
All right,
Are you one
there's so much to
single?
discuss. I don't even know where to
Single
begin.
forever?
You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the night. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible.
I thought you will become single old man.
No. That can't be.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of
Of course,
people
that one
working
need
with
to
me to
have,
save
of
this
course.
nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development,
That's
but the inevitable.
one.
Oh, Annie
Okay.
told us a little-
Of course, this
500
one
years
to have.
ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable, and the battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. Even then,
You want to have
it took
wife after
centuries
you.
of solving the disasters caused by the
Finish.
Abyss to finally
Take care of
achieve
the
the
family
peace we
and
know
buy house
today.
and selfie.
And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have
I'd never have kept.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after
Nah.
the war, our calculations
Before-
estimated that we would have a
before
maximum
you
of
have
500 years
wife,
before the
you
Night
want to have
Kingdom was
wife, the
completely
first one
lost
you
to
need
the
to
Abyss.
dating first. Right? Need to have girlfriend first after that.
But at that time,
After that,
we were a nation of
and
the destitute.
slowly
Our
become wife
people no
if
longer believed in victory.
suitable.
Nor
How
our
to directly
civilization
want to
was
have
dying.
wife?
Our faith, if we didn't bring the nation
Impossible.
back together, it would be foolish to even so. The Archon had a long and involved discussion.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the pyro.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible.
That's right. The hardest thing for
Of
humans
course,
to
if
overcome
can.
has
This one,
always
of
been
course,
time,
if can.
or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan.
But if
A god can extend a human's
yeah, this
life
one
by
have
using
like
a
that
certain amount
that
of divine
thing
power, or subjecting them to a
become
curse.
too married. Of course, this one the good one.
But,
If
as we all know,
don't have problem,
Natlan
if
doesn't
after
have
if
gods
have
like that.
problem or something,
We can
not
only
suitable,
rely on our
how?
own methods.
How
A human
how
life
how
is like a
to
flame
marry?
destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the
serious?
sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the
Meet
Abyss
one day
all
and
those
marry
years
this
ago
one in
because
the
the tribes came
dream.
together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero.
One
indicating
day,
the
not
tribe was
only
once
one
again
day,
ready for
and
war.
after that, marries one day after
The
that.
chosen would then stand by my
Still
side in
connect, still
defense of
maybe
our nation,
chat
just
or
like great heroes of old, 500 years
call or
ago.
something. That's one, not one day.
So
This
that
one
means
still
I'm one of the
have
chosen?
time.
That's right.
Still have
You
time
bear
for
the
connect
ancient name
together.
Umoja, the same one after your adventure in the Night Kingdom. I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning.
So in other words, You always knew who the Wyatt were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke.
He
But the 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter.
Exactly what? Exactly what?
If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name bearer must establish a greater connection to their name.
Of course, right?
So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines.
Just correct one. Why woman is so scary? What's
Shalonian
scary?
of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty
You
have
said
all
that?
been acknowledged by their names.
The man, the carriers.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
But we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the... That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your death, just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor...
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
Yes, about
That's
the
right.
Care family.
Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyatt. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on
but not
others
is mean
that we
you take
managed to
care,
get this
but
far.
you already forgot yourself.
Natlan's salvation
You need to
lies
care
not in its Archon
about
or
you
any
also.
singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before. Where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed
What
my
do you-
power, I still needed a
Why you
contingency plan
scared
to ensure
people
you
like
would
that?
make it back from the Night Kingdom.
Like it mean you
After
you
all,
already have
I was the one who allowed you to
some
take that
problem
risk,
with another
and
people
Mualani
and
has an important
that
role to play in my
time
plan.
you and now you cannot just about someone else anymore.
In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose. Fuel.
What? Okay.
Fuel?
One married Milameowz.
So
Not
back
easy
then,
lah.
That's why you...
Yes.
Not easy.
The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to... Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being on their own. Each item's power... By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
See, you see, Mea so hard to catch. I like Mea.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
Now it this case
That's
every day
exactly why I
make
dragged
me
you all
bored.
here. No matter
I
what,
don't want it
I
this
never
case every
wanted
day.
the Pyro Archon to have to use that power.
One day eat beef, one day eat chicken, one day eat fish, salmon, tuna, something blah blah blah. Not eat the same food every day.
Oh,
Can
I'm
or
so
not?
sorry.
Can fit Milameowz or not?
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss, and then it would only be a matter of time before besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, if they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of
Give
Natlan,
Milameowz biscuit
they would not mourn their loss.
Even
Are
when
they
you put it
hungry
that
now?
way, I
Are they
still
midnight
feel
make me
bad.
hungry? Snack
There's no need. Remember when I told you
cannot
about
make
time?
me full, and still it's snack but cannot make me full.
The people and the events of the past are never truly
Right,
lost
you
to
need
us.
to
We simply carry them
not
with us in a
think
different
about
form.
something
In that sense,
toxic.
we
Just
didn't
think
lose
about
anything at all.
happy. Fun, eh?
If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power, just
Maybe
like the
you
items
before
once stored
have
here.
girlfriend, but girlfriend made something for you.
Well, we'd still
That
like
right.
to return the favor.
Well, if that's
Or
the
not.
case, just treat me to a drink
So that you
sometime.
cannot
Now
stress
that Kachina has returned, we can finally
someone
hold the
else
victory
anymore.
feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for
Really?
sure. Plus,
Still,
Don't have girlfriend?
now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Before until now, not yet have girlfriend.
try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will
Never
only
have
affect your
girlfriend.
judgment.
Wow. Good
All
boy.
right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Good boy need to keep so nicer. So great. Good. Okay. Right now, don't have girlfriend later. Have girlfriend until dating until married. Good. Only one. You and only one.
When I was young, I used to sit by the
Friend
hot springs
friend
and listen to
can
the
many,
stories of
but
warriors. They attract
girlfriend
people from all
cannot
walks of
many.
life.
That one is
Friends
so
come easy here,
different.
no matter what tribe you're
You
from.
want compare girlfriend and your friend many or only one?
The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring
Friend,
all
of course,
hot
you
spring
can
buddies
play
together.
with so many friends you want.
It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older.
But girlfriend different.
It's helped me gradually
Or
understand
you
the true
want
value of the
many?
springs.
You want 1, 2, 3, 4, or some more?
I've witnessed their energy,
This
their
one you,
determination, their absolute
if like
passion
that,
for life, even when they cause
I
trouble. I
think
never managed to hold on to
your
my power
eye
for
will
long.
brown every
It's
day.
unbelievable how quickly. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Or you want to have girlfriend, or maybe you want to have boyfriend. Really? It's okay. Just tell me. I understand. You're not gay? But you say you never have. Ah, you Muslim. Yeah, Muslim, not you. Okay, I know you Muslim, right? Yeah, no, you Muslim, not Islam. You cannot have girlfriend, right? Still have girlfriend, right?
Promise victory. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of
Muslim
caution.
cannot become gay.
My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember, otherwise rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
If cannot like that. If cannot like that. But I just assemble maybe
For Natlan.
that guy. Yeah, he Muslim, maybe like that. But don't know. He feeling want to have feeling with another guy, not girl. How? Just the feeling. He already have maybe one born when born already have.
To serve as the
How?
Archon again, but what about the you from right now?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time,
Halfway.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Seriously, though? Dad should be here.
I imagine he didn't know what to say. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always...
If like that, he cannot come out. He cannot come out. Because need to hide the character inside. It's scared cannot come out.
I'll come find you one
And
day.
it means that he single every day. He cannot marry also because don't have feeling with girl, right?
Think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such
And
a
you
lovely
still normal, right? Not anything right?
No one fights alone.
You still...
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength
You
to
still...
overcome the next tragedy.
like girl, but maybe not yet have destiny.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight.
Who will be the
It's
one
okay, don't worry,
bring
later we
this
have
to an
destiny.
end?
Your own also. Maybe not yet have. Not yet correct
are the
one.
inheritors of memory, and those who grew alongside sun and
Later
wind.
have correct one will. Oh, I want to get this ghost. Get married with this ghost. Oh my!
Those who forged our own destiny and future.
Hello.
That
Hello,
is
Lampa.
Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
People already know all. You chat on here, people already know all. No need to hide. You need to hide them. Yeah. Later become rich and have wife. Can also
Add astro.
Everything's ready. Now we just need the right person to show up.
boyfriend.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here. So, no, it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just...
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to...
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chance.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I...
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
Someone play Genshin on Zoom.
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't. I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
Play Genshin, maybe someone poor or not. Poor rich.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had...
Everyday play in Goa. Yes, play every day.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally...
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team.
I had no choice. My friend invited me.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure...
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you all right.
I
no
think
sympathy
you're
from
about
me.
27. 27. around there.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few
25,
words.
26, 27.
Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become... And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dayon-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom.
Here. I'm here. Hello, Venti.
They too deserve to be called
yeah.
our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so...
Well, you better get used to it! Next up, undefeated champion!
Hey,
I
please don't
just-
make fun of me.
Not like ignoring you. I go out, take some drink. Thirsty, go out, drink water. Just a little.
You're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon
Why you
your
want to
families
go?
and everyone you
You
love,
bye-bye me, we
and
want to
come with
go.
me to the end of time. For in 500 years, Natlan will be destroyed. It seemed too cruel.
Emily? Old Emily? No, not ignore my chat. Your chat.
You could just
I
as
still
easily point
read.
out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond imagine if I said, let's leave right now. and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few. I
I still
couldn't make
reply
them
you,
shoulder
but
that
you're not
burden
yet
with me.
here.
Besides,
Nah, not
every
about not yet.
generation will
You
have its
not
heroes,
here.
this one included. The plan could still work without, or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Maybe you already too
Remembering
old.
that portrait in your room.
You
Was
too
that
old.
your family
You
from
upset
back
with me.
then?
That's why.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little
You're
information
the old
survives.
man. You upset everything.
From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still,
Emily
it was an impressive achievement,
can
and I'm
also
very proud of
can
her.
support Kinich.
You feel lost, truly. It seems to stir up
Emily, okay, I
feelings
will
of
put
regret in you.
Emily because I already have Kinich.
But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war. And there can be no
So
war
sad.
without loss.
You don't have Kinich.
I am already the people of Natlan look
But
to
you
me as
played
their
so
archon,
long already,
and the
but you
weight
don't
of their
have
expectations
Kinich.
is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end. No matter what I...
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything
If
ends has already
if Emily
been
can
written,
support
including your
Kinich,
plan?
I will own her.
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time, even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precisely because we humans cannot know our... This
I
is
need
a
to have
pivotal moment. We
more
are
good
still 2 heroes
character.
short.
My character so cookie.
Well, 3
Just
to
some
be
good,
precise.
but the
There's one
mostly
further hero who I'm hoping to
the
get on my
bad
side.
one.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is
So
truly
cookie.
remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new
But I
ancient
not yet
name
here.
for you.
I not yet here.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can.
Anhaitam and
Several
Nivelate,
strict
which one
conditions
good,
must
yeah?
be met, but
The most,
if they couldn't be forged, possessing an ancient name would mean that your
the most,
adventures
which
in
one?
Natlan are
Okay.
recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come.
Nivelate the boss?
The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Nice to already have. Nivelate.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury
You already have
complicates
Versa?
things, this is most certainly the opportunity.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess,
no matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
I need to sleep. Way too late. My eye almost become panda already. Tomorrow continue. I need to sleep. 3.
Add astro.
Have cookie. Yeah. Oh, I have. Have. Yeah, bye bye everyone. I off stream now because I already want to sleep already. Okay, bye bye everyone. Tomorrow continue.
Anything else more interesting
Okay,
to
bye bye.
do?
Sleep well all. Bye bye. Bye bye Shin. Bye bye you. Bye bye everyone.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?